a view of the stunning and historic City Hall. Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast here in Philadelphia. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we know now that the process in Philly yielded two young superstars, Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. Last season, the front office toyed with a big shakeup, but stayed pat at the deadline. Coach Doc Rivers said, "I love that we stuck with it. They're young. Give them a chance." Kevin, this team is still poised to be great for a long time.
Clearly a special team and a special twosome. David, thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Victor Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. And for Philadelphia, the stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Simmons is out there with the natural, and it's Green in at the 3. And with the postseason looming, Greg, any change in approach for the playoff contenders?
Goal number one is health. Outside of that, you're looking at seeding, trying to fine-tune, and just getting dialed in for what could be a long road.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. The Heat on offense. Lowry passes to Butler, and they double up Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Oladipo misses. Simmons against Oladipo. Yep, that one goes in there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. A second chance effort. It's stolen by Green. Unhindered, going all the way. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the second free throw, good. Here is Lowry. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A nice shot by Tucker.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Shot's good from the natural.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man. And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Adebayo against Embiid. Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Embiid. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
Now here's Oladipo. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And it's the Heat with the ball after the Sixers pick up 2. Butler deciding where to go with it. Oladipo outside. Back to Butler. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
Butler with the ball up in the air just sniffs that one out, and he goes in and rips it down.
Pass to the net. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Now here is Lowry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Tucker with the ball. Harris is there. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. Harris inside. Adebayo on him. And Embiid gets it to go.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
The 76ers with some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. And it's Seth Curry in for Harris. Outside Lowry. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's the natural. He picked up 36 points in the last one against Toronto.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Now here's Lowry, trailing by 5. Steps back and fires. Again, the miss by the Heat. 76ers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And the pass to the natural. He feeds it to Simmons. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Raptors. They get a hand on it. And now the 76ers on the break. And he lobs it up.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Curry brings the double. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
And the 76ers making a change here. Niang's checked in. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's the natural. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Good saving. Defended by Drummond. Knocked loose. And stolen by Thibault. Pass to the natural. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Philadelphia, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from the natural. Both free throws good from the natural. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Strus. Back to Lowry. Kicks to Robinson. Pass to Strus. 4 on the clock. Can they get it? It's Drummond with the rebound. Here's Curry. That one rolling around and rims out. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back right after this. You know, Greg, when you think about Jimmy Butler, it sure seems like he was born to wear a Miami Heat jersey, as he says.
I'm so fortunate to be able to work with and for an organization like this one. And then, man, I got some incredible teammates, like for real. Some really good ones that love coming into work every day and busting their tail, knowing that good things are going to come from it.
And Butler, Greg, in his previous stops, sometimes at odds with teammates or whoever else, but that was not the case in Miami.
Well, he played with Dwayne Wade in Chicago, and Wade, a Heat legend, played matchmaker, telling both sides this is where Jimmy needs to be.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
They've got Curry, also the natural out there. Andre Drummond is out there with Korkmaz, and it's Niang in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the natural in the last outing against the Raptors was tremendous. He scored 36 points, and the energy he played with was amazing, willing his way to a double-double. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the headshots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid comes in for Drummond. And it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first free throw is good. Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Green comes in. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now, here's Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Off target with his three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Butler against Drummond. Inside, Embiid. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Adebayo. Outside, Robinson. Loads it up for Adebayo. An emphatic LU jam.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
There's the pass to the natural. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the half. Philadelphia moving the ball around. There's Embiid. That one goes. Count it. Embiid's got 6.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Butler way outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What can you say? The natural and impressive effort here today.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through, and throws it down.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry out there with Oladipo. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. And Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. And Philadelphia has possession. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Out to Harris. Passes to the natural. Down low, Embiid. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 12-point 76ers lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Butler. It's hauled in by the 76ers. At one point, they led by 16.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here's Embiid. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now, here's Oladipo. He has 5, and the basket is good.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
The natural, the pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And some changes here for the 76ers. Korkmaz checked in for Green. And it's Seth Curry in for Simmons. The free throw drops for Embiid.
And what you love about Embiid, he gives you the offense, defense, rebounding, but he also plays with an edge. He gives this team a certain confidence when they take the floor.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Your Sixer Nasty. And your Sixer Nasty.
Oladipo dishes to Dedmon. Pass to Strus. The tray. You can't get that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
So it's Philadelphia now. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Shoots from the right block. Lets the 3 fly. Nailed from three-point land. Oladipo's got 10.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. From outside, off the mark.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
The Heat trail by 14. Oladipo right side. Butler kicks to Dedmon. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. The Heat making a switch here. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Heat moving the ball around. Dedmon trying to break free. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Oof, he's had a dismal second half, Kevin. He did a great job getting the ball to his teammates and working it around in the first half, but the second half, not so much.
George Niang, he's checked in for Embiid. Miami with the ball. They trail by 14. Oladipo finds Robinson. Pass to Oladipo. Back to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Robinson.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Here's Oladipo. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Robinson. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
From 12 feet out, Oladipo misses.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Kept alive. Now the pass to Niang. Here's the natural. Passes it to Drummond. Tries again. Here's the natural. Outside Curry. Goes up again. Good on the bucket. The natural's got 27.
Another good play. This is how they've built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Robinson. After the made shot from the natural. Robinson kicks to Oladipo. Traps in the tray.
Victor Oladipo.
Oladipo's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Miami. It's Drummond, high post. Over Robinson. Aston Niang launches a 3. That one's not going to go. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Philadelphia ahead, up by 15. And we'll be back with you right after this. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Let's get this next bucket. We got to put together a string right now. It's all right here in the head. It's right here in the head. Stay connected.
Greg urging his team to go on a run here.
I mean, they have what it takes. And Coach Spo right now just trying to spark a fire in his group.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Drummond, Green out there with Ben Simmons, and it's the natural, and it's Thibault in at the shooting guard. And it's the 76ers with the ball. After the Heat pick up 2. Pass to Thibault, right wing. The pass to Simmons. 5 to shoot. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. 15-point game. Here's Saban. Defended by Drummond. Thibault for 3. Cans it from downtown. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the 76ers?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Free throw good from the natural. Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid comes in for Andre Drummond. And Harris subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Heat. Butler comes in for Robinson. And so he makes both from the line. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Now here's Butler, following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Here's Strus. To the left side wing. Here's Lowry. An easy 2 points on the layup. Lowry's got his first points in this one.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
That's a 2 from Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 3rd assist on the night. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Now here's Lowry. Butler in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
Timeout.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That can change things.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
Victor Oladipo. He's checked in for the Heat. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero, the best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
And he makes the first.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
That one is no good. The Heat trail by 16. Here's Oladipo. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Oladipo so strong and scoring, even with the D kind of knocking him around a bit on that play.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Dish now to Oladipo. Got a piece of it. Here's the natural. Embiid is at the elbow. Over Adebayo. Embiid, no good. Outside Lowry. Outside Butler. Feeds to Tucker. The shot, no good. Great D that time from the natural. Philadelphia leading by 16 to the inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Now here's Simmons to the wing right side. Here's Embiid, and he banks in the layup. Embiid's got 5 points in the quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the 76ers.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had, already 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For the natural.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And with so many entertainment options these days, Brent, the NBA not shy innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Reed is checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Danny Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Simmons. Here's Vincent. Robinson passes to Morris. Back to Robinson. Passes it to Apollo. 4 on the shot clock. Into the lane. Vincent misses. Philadelphia leading by 18. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now, here is Morris. Akbala, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Back to Korkmaz. The natural, the pass to Reed. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Morris. From 13, that shot no good. Here's the natural. He's guarded by Haslam. Here's Reed. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 20.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Six seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Gabe Vincent.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Here's the natural. From deep. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow.